Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Geeky Rollers. We're actually back after 2 weeks and not a month.
Or longer.
Amazing. The power of somehow the world forming itself in a decent path and everything going right for once.
Don't fucking jinx it.
Well, actually, I was about to say, I can't do tonight. Actually, I've got to go.
Brilliant. Too late.
It's okay. I'm one of those unjinxable kind of people. I am. That's why I said it. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight and watching this future episode somewhere down the future when, I don't know, when somehow me and Neil are famous through Draugr. We're like, oh, what else do these guys do? Speaking of Draugr.
I might be famous cosplay. Fuck off. Never gonna happen.
Speaking of Draugr, me and Neil have 2 gigs coming up quite close together.
Yeah.
This week we have a gig this Friday. For anybody out here watching from Westcliff-on-Sea, we'll be playing at the Lamb and Lion with, is it Impotus Spirit Productions?
Many people.
Impious Spirit Productions.
Spirit Productions. We will be playing with 2 amazing bands, Forged in Black and Fearbound.
Yep.
We can promise that's going to be an awesome night. Unfortunately, we will be down 1 guitarist because Niall has to...
I have 4 days off. I can't get there.
I'm getting 30 guitars, man.
It's alright. It's alright. It's not like you completely writ these songs.
And
then we have our semi-final, which we're still shocked we got through about, with Metal to the Masses at Coda in Colchester next Thursday, which, everything going well, we'll be unveiling a new song.
yeah, because we've got so much rehearsal time.
Knock on wood.
We should sound check with that on Friday.
Yeah.
Sound check, like we go.
Sound
Mic
check.
motherfucker.
Don't think there's anything else too much except for the excitement of London Comic Con coming up the end of this month, which majority of this people at this table will be going.
Are you not?
No, okay.
Maybe. Going? Maybe.
We'll see.
Hand in your geek card, otherwise.
No, I'm not going to Comic Con. Not this time around.
To be
You are
fair,
I am unemployed.
Yeah.
I don't have a budget for
Should have
Comic
said I would
Con.
have bought you a ticket.
Yeah, that still doesn't stop the
Doesn't
Eating.
matter.
credit
transport.
card and yeah. I'll go in October. It's fine.
Okay.
It's my birthday, like last time.
That's the reason he's going.
to be fair, we're going because it's my birthday of the month, so.
Exactly.
Oh,
Happy
man.
birthday to him. Happy birthday to him.
I think without further ado, though, we shall get on with tonight's session. Picking up where we last left off a couple of weeks ago. The party had been given an invitation to a ball within Ungolan.
Oh yeah, fancy clothes.
Upon purchasing some fancy clothes for the party,
Fancy
some
foliage.
unusual clothing for the druid
It's not
slash cleric.
unusual. It's called trend setting.
It's unusual to be covered in Abbey.
Upon a mysterious rogue figure also bequeathing a gift from Shamash out in Capeson, a way of communicating during these darkened times with
Magic mirror.
dragons, all about and trying to relay some information of what's going on within the city after Sonova's ultimate destruction of majority of this city, at least the central part of the city anyways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a thing.
That old chestnut.
You all went to the ball, found out it was a little bit different to balls that many of you have probably been to in the past, particularly more Lisa Bell and probably spring occasional balls you might have had within the 20
Was
feet
it yarn or actual dancing balls?
Just balls. Sorry.
Balls.
Big guggles.
We like balls out here in the 20 feet aisles. We like big. We like firm. We like to play with them.
You know.
It's called football.
There's a massively different sense for it. It wasn't a ball of like dancing. There was music going about, but it was more of a fighting kind of competition to show a sign of strength within this area. You guys got to pointed out to a lot of the high regal lords, ladies
How long did it take you to pick that up?
within around Ungolan and the Dranani Empire, as well as being introduced to Lord Quill, who's also known as the Master of Coin, who has
Give.
It's okay. This is for the audience. It's fine.
Give.
Carry on. Let the children play.
Don't stab him with it.
You didn't say please.
Please.
Oh, yeah, that's a flip. It's just more.
Upon meeting with Lord Quill the next morning.
What was that, mace?
Upon meeting with Lord Quill the next morning, and a simple favor being asked of, if possible, to collect a red dragon
So
head.
what did we agree to again?
Red
A
dragon.
collection of a red dragon head to
we
finish
need to-
his chromatic dragon head collection.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
He
Okay.
granted you guys a meeting with Emperor Maynua.
Yeah, you did.
Upon him test your strength against a couple of stone golems, to which he had,
It's easy.
revealing that Maynua was a Moonstone dragon by the name of Mayukaza. Upon revealing this and gifting a flute of summoning to Spring,
Oh yeah, it's Pied Piper now.
you were almost instantly teleported.
Can't play through her one.
You were instantly teleported off to what you hope is the destination that you are to head to, which is Ensid, the blackened mountain of the north to the north of the continent. As you're the
I'm not
feeling,
stabbing anyone with it.
the feeling of teleportation isn't strange to you. You guys have used teleportation circles several times in the past. You understand this weird pulling feeling you get towards a certain place. While more often not teleportation circles, it's more of a dropping feel. This is a sudden, you're being yanked to somewhere.
Yeeted.
Within this process, you almost feel like you hit a wall as you're suddenly pulled back. Several things happen at once. First thing, you all land, not painfully, but harshly on solid rock.
In a pile.
Not clustered together, but hitting solid rock. The feeling of kind of like landing badly off a tall jump kind of thing.
Okay.
Not so much that it hurts, but enough that like, that's going to be walking funny for a little bit.
Superhero landings, everyone.
In front of you, Lisa Bell, you notice a roughly about probably a football-sized ball
Oh, so you football.
land in front of you.
Okay.
Made of pure solid gold. Nordic runes seem to be etched all over it. And as it's rolling, it stops and you see one bright blue eye staring back at you.
That's not creepy.
Roll initiative.
Two.
Only you see this.
It's all you see.
Oh,
This,
yeah.
but this lands in front of
It
Lisa.
just
Oh.
happens to be in front of me.
Right.
Just an
You
eye.
do recall of a particular object you were also to search for, which this object resembles.
Shit, what was it?
Two noises become immediately apparent after the split second you land. The first noise you hear off towards your left in the distance, not overly too far away, but it sounds. You just hear the sound. As you all look into the direction, you see a long, almost centipede-like creature. Must be massive, as it is. You almost recognize the look of it, but the colorations, the blue textures is normal,
No,
but instead of red
Oh.
No.
textures,
no, no.
blackened textures. It stands there and it starts beelining, making its way towards you guys.
This is right off the back of that previous fight, right? We haven't had a rest or anything.
Yep. The second noise,
Rip.
as you realize,
Yeah.
the second noise you hear,
Antonio Banderas.
you hear a sudden skidding
yeah.
sound, like claws grinding against rock, directly behind you. As you suddenly notice the light around your eyes seems to fade slightly, as you hear I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh shit.
Well,
2 5s is going to be a problem.
17.
10.
Right, so...
No, sorry, 11. That's plus one.
what is it? So 11,
5.
5. You succeed. You're the only one who succeeds, so you do not take any damage from this. Everyone else
was going to get a pencil out to do me damage. That's a bit stupid.
Have a look at my character sheet.
Oh, he's got the glowy dice out.
Uh-oh.
God help us.
Just press the old damage
All
button.
my d10s.
Why do you need that many?
7.
Just one D10 will be fine.
Yeah.
I'm not going to roll 1d10 12 times.
Just what?
I don't have that much. You know, I'm like the tanky guy. I don't have that much.
Fucking glad I saved because I'm not looking good on hit points. After that last fight.
No.
Yeah, well,
Because I
I
effectively
mean, we could have like we had time to heal, didn't we?
No.
We had a conversation. Did he just teleport us immediately
He
after
had a conversation and he was like, boop, off you go.
the
Pretty
pop?
much.
Thanks,
Into
bitches.
the abyss.
And I was like, you just beat the crap out of us with your columns and you didn't get a chance to rest. And you dump us in the middle of these guys.
Exactly.
Shit. The bed.
It's good.
So, the two of you and Click take 60 points of lightning damage.
Yikes! Had you?
And I need you all to roll initiative.
Anybody dead yet?
Almost.
Well, that would have fucking taken me out of the fight. But I didn't know
Well,
that.
it's a good thing your healer's gonna roll low like always.
Oh, good.
I literally got from 87 to fucking
rolled a one.
27.
Fuck me,
1 plus 0 is 1. Fantastic. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have a minus initiative. Because I would have been minus, so I'm in 0, so I guess that means I just don't go. Goodbye, microphone.
Hi.
Oh, they're off the microphone. Oh, there. Thank you, sweetie.
At least we're making sure people are awake.
True that.
Now I am.
Are you sure?
Yes. So, you're all there. You see, after this lightning streak hits, you turn around to see a massive, almost crocodile-like, multi-limbed creature. And scurrying down here.
Oh, God,
Oh, get fucked. No.
Bear in mind, someone, when you guys were lower level, managed to nearly take one of them out on his own, so...
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, but...
But you've learned since then.
I know.
You've, like, almost killed everybody immediately.
Yeah.
Well.
Alright, so, quick set session starting here.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to rolling a new character anyway. Well, my 6th level spell slots has
Lisa?
gone.
17.
At least I've still got 150.
Spring?
22.
And one...
Is it one
for
from your homeboy?
Lake.
I don't suppose that line, no, that boss wouldn't have hit the other creature at all, would it? Because it's...
No, because it is... this was coming down from like the
Yeah,
mountainous
yeah.
side, and that basically... What basically happened, just to have a bit of perspective, is these two have seen each other and we're going to race in to fight each other, and you guys just plopped in between, and they're like, well,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
this changes shit.
Damn it.
Oh, good, I'm out on the flank.
Cool. So starting the initiative, knocking shit over. Spring, you're up.
Is it a bonus action or an action to drink a potion?
Bonus action.
Right, great. Potion of great healing down the
It's
gap
an
immediately.
action to feed a potion to someone else.
So 10, 14 plus what? That's 4. Right. Nope. Finger's not working. Help.
Numbers what?
Okay, well that's a little bit less desperate. Oh, that's my bonus action, isn't it? So
Yeah.
I might have done boots of haste. I was stupid. I should have done boots of haste first. Stupid. That was remarkably stupid. Well, that's what happens when you get dumped into a fight when you're feeling a little bit rough around the edges. I'm gonna hold an attack for if something. I'm not actually melee yet, am I?
You're not melee with it, but I think
Yeah,
let me
it could
double
probably
check what it can.
It's that big. It could probably.
Yeah,
reach
it
me.
can. It's in melee with you. You're not in melee with it. You're
It's
only like
got
5
range.
feet out of it.
Oh, fine. Bollocks to it. Step up.
I'm going to use the potion.
Crap. 17?
Just hits.
Right. Good. So we know where we stand. Stand on the Île de Fucked.
Yeah. By the way, he rolled like an amazing 25 stealth roll to sneak up on you guys.
Fuck.
Yeah.
24. That's 32 points of damage.
Yep.
That's bonus action. I ain't moving because actually, technically, I could move because I just hit him and I would swashbuckle so I could fuck off and he couldn't do anything about it.
Do it.
Where's Click?
Click is literally he was right next to you and you just stepped like 5 feet away from him.
I'm a swashbuckler, bitch. I've hit you. I'm out of here. Backing up to the rear line of the party, just behind Click.
Yep.
Have a stab. Back off. Done. See ya.
Crash now at.
Fancy footwork, man. Cool.
That's
That's right. You got a while until it's your turn.
That's true.
So
If we get one.
next in the initiative is the Bahir. You smell of dragons. I don't like dragons.
We don't like you
You are
either.
the only one who understands that, as you're the only one who speaks Draconic. And as he ignores you completely, focuses on the one that has more of a dragon scent to them.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I mean, I'm only wearing dragon scale armor over here, but
Yeah,
I'm
but that's thing.
Dragon ancestry!
No, but
Just like
she has dragon ancestry.
You just took 60 hit points damage and the other thing's off you.
Yes!
Good.
Wow, it's been nice knowing you.
I don't want to roll another character today.
Which one of us is carrying the healing candles? Right, good.
Right, well, it
didn't get
recharges
hurt.
lightning breath.
Fuck for that.
So first, it is going to try and constrict you
That's gonna die quick.
with a 23 to hit.
For fuck's sake.
So you are now constricted by it,
I want to be constructed by it.
which has forced the 3 of you out, as it now has Belle constricted on her, within him.
Oh, that awkward moment where I still had restrained on from last time.
Whoops.
It got him on normal dice.
Just because you've got statuses that fit your kings.
And that is 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And you are now grappled and restrained. As it's got you kind of there, it's going to turn around and face now the meaty fucker in front of it.
That's you.
Is it?
I'm looking very hurt and bloody.
Okay.
Third of turn.
Yeah, I'm
thick.
surprised.
Again, only you can understand what he's saying. Big meat, lots of meat on this one. As it's going to reach in for a bite attack against you.
It's mostly fungal based.
It is a 29 to hit.
That's so weird. That doesn't hit. I just changed my mind.
Surely it should be after effects if he actually
We
just
might have
ice
to log
bites
out
one of the
and log in again.
mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Where's that now at?
Being stupid.
And that is 25 points of piercing damage.
Cool. Is that rounded? I can round down there. My
Yeah, because
resistance.
you're resistant to it. So you can round that down to
12.
12.
Very resistant to lightning because only cold and fucking fire.
Only cold and fire.
Only cold and
And-
fire.
Yep. Yep, that's it. Can't do anything else. That's going to end his turn. Next up is Lisabelle.
Do shit.
Yep, so you are restrained, so your speed is 0, your tackles are at disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Can I chug a potion?
Yep,
Can you,
as a bonus action.
have you got enough spell power left to double blight that motherfucker?
Maybe.
Because it needs to die fast.
13 points I get back from that.
Hey!
Well done.
So you heal, so you manage to take on
Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, just. I can just about get away with 2 blights after this one.
Right.
So I am gonna cast blight on the fucker that's holding me.
In the back here, yep. And it's a con save, yeah.
It is indeed.
Do you have to con save yourself?
No.
Okay.
He rolled a 15 on that.
Just saved. It is 15. Put some high numbers. 10, 20, 25, 30, 33.
As you kind of do that, and you kind of see him, kind of the moisture in him just drain out. Spawn of a dragon scum. Dragons must die.
I'm literally saying this to Dracono. Get fucking bent.
Must die, all dragons.
Wow, genocidal. Mind
Yeah.
You've kind of figured that this creature, or whatever nature of this creature, just doesn't like dragons.
Just like me.
you. I'm just hearing to go.
Next is
It doesn't matter.
Ramorhez's turn.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Oh, yes, that's
the other
me.
gigantic monster.
Help.
So it screws up and brings up.
Wait, question. Because I blighted him, does it, like, release me at all? No? Okay, cool.
No, it's not like a spell or anything. It's just like you're just bound within him, and he's just like.
Okay.
He's giving you a hug.
I want a fucking hug. It's going down.
So it's gonna run up, noticing you in the midst of this other creature. It's gonna look at you. The other one it's kind of closest to without going around the creature,
Oh,
and
that's
making
nice.
a bite attack against you.
You're like the worst tank.
Why am I the worst tank?
No, not you.
Uh,
Click's meant to be the fucking tank.
Is he? I thought
Yeah.
I was supposed to be the tank.
When did he ever generate aggro?
That is a 27 to hit.
Oh, he's got his tank stance off.
True.
Yeah.
All right. So.
He's one of those. Gets halfway through the dungeon and turns it on. By me.
Okay, so what is it? It is
I'm planning something, I'm not sure it's going to work.
That's me every round.
So first we take.
I might need to use careful spells. And some black magic.
Risky giving out. Oh, that's.
So first is 35 points of piercing damage, rounded down to
Put it all on.
17.
I'm going to use
And then,
We'll get both
my
of them.
Stone's Endurance though as a
Yeah.
reaction, so I'm going to roll 1d12
Hang
at
on.
3.
hang on, because there's more damage.
Oh, is there? Okay.
Yep, as you now kind of notice, this is like, the last Morris you saw had a very fiery feel to it. This doesn't have heat to it at all, but but you feel a sense of cold, almost dread, like the moisture in the air is being sucked out of you as he bites you, as you then take 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. So I roll there. 5 plus 3, so that's 8. So 30. Oh, fuck.
So it's 18 points of damage you take in total then.
Yes.
And you are now
What has happened today?
You are now grappled and restrained by the Remores.
Cool. Just gonna chill in here for a bit, guys. Don't worry about me.
Oh,
It's so
boy.
warm.
Oh no, it's not warm. You don't feel. You feel like almost as if someone casting a continuous blight spell on you, kind of thing.
Jeez.
Is what
Like
it feels like.
Dementors around.
Like that. He can't do anything else. It is now Click's turn. Click's looking between the two of you. What? Who needs help? Help! Who needs help? Who needs help?
Me!
Everyone.
Heal Bell and kill the thing that's holding up.
That's what he said. Like he's trying to figure out. It's like panic as two massive, huge creatures have just turned up in front of them.
That's just a Tuesday for us.
Me, bitch! Me! Oh, that's close. Probably fucking close to dying.
Well, he's going to use his bonus action and cast Mass Healing Word.
Oh, good.
Okay, no.
on everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, so affects all creatures. As
Use it so many, isn't it?
up to 6. Yep. So everyone gets 11 points of healing.
Good.
Useful.
Better than a kick in the teeth.
Next turn.
What's the top yeah, probably is going to be next turn.
That's his bonus action, and then he's going to pull out the feathered wing, the staff he got off Sinbai Dao, as he makes an attack from behind against the bear here. Which he does have. One natural 20.
Ooh. Fancy schmancy.
Yep. And that's going to be his turn. Flake,
Oh, goody.
you've made to have a turn. You're restrained. You're grappled.
Yeah, figured as much. Well, I kind of put a bummer on one of the things I was going to do. And what's even more annoying, so I've got another move I want to, but I think he might be resistant to it because he's doing necrotic damage anyway. So, I don't think you tell me otherwise.
If it's not a touch attack, you might as well kill him with the hero.
That is touch.
Ah, piss.
Yep. Okay. Oh, I mean, this could. I mean, well, fuck it, why not? Okay, right. First, which one of you two is more dead?
I'm squishy. Very, very squishy.
True. Okay, right. So I'll use bonus action.
I'm about to become very unsquishy.
Lovely. Right, I'll use my bonus
Gotcha.
bonus action healing word on you at level 4, which is 4d4 plus 5. I might just leave my dice in the box now and just press the fucking F.
But it's less fun.
Much baguette.
14 points for you. Okay, and then I'm going to do.
Okay, less bloodied.
Yeah. Gonna do guiding bolt on the guy I'm in jaws of. Like fire it up in the air and back down onto his head.
Make an attack roll.
Okay, so plus 9. That's a nat 20.
Oh, that hits.
Bloody better do.
So where even am I? Oh yeah.
So do I roll damage dice twice for this then?
No, so you roll the dice, double the dice, add the modifier.
Alright. Okay.
Don't think there's a modifier on that one, is there?
No, because it was the plus 9 to hit.
Yeah.
Well, it's 7d6 on that level. Oh god, my d6 are at the bottom here.
I have some here.
Yes.
I have many here.
I have 5.
5. There we go.
That's my small,
6.
small little stack here.
Oh, that's right, I got one. 7. Oh no, it's gone. 7d6 twice. Well, there's no 6s in there, which is 9, 6, 9, 6. So that is brains plus 8, 12, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
No, right. That was 3 3s and a 6, wasn't it? So that's 9, 15, 16, then 2 2s, 20, double to 40.
Oh, you don't roll?
I do the double dice.
Okay.
instead, yeah. So you do 40 points
Yeah.
of radiant damage, and now the next attack on the creature has
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, beans.
So you're down to that. On the top of the initiative. Spring.
Bonus action, boots of haste.
Yay!
Action, row with the dragon.
Over the dragon. Okay.
I become an adult bronze dragon.
Bandy.
Standing next to a Behir that hates dragons. Bring it, bitch. I just don't have the stats available to me. So I can take a photo of that page, that'd be great.
In the bat his foot.
Oh no, you're using different DMG.
Sorry?
You're not using if you're not using the DMG, I'll just...
The DMG. Why would I be using the DMG for the stats for a dragon and not the monster manual?
So the monster manual, sorry. If you're not using the monster manual, sorry, just grab it and look it up. Cheers.
Yeah.
And I think since that's my action and bonus action, I don't think I can do anything else.
Yep.
Nom nom nom.
Unless the dragon's got a bonus action, which I doubt it has.
Nope.
So that's me. I'm just standing there next to it, going.
So you.
Look,
So
I'm a dragon.
the funny coincidence is you activate the boots of haste,
Right.
and then as you activate the robe, and you think like, oh, this will carry on, the haste seems to just fade away.
I
as you
thought
go
it
into
works. It's different
the
form. I
dragon
just
form.
wanted to find out.
Yeah.
His
So we
boots are
check
just
and
on the
see.
floor.
Yeah.
His boots were made
You didn't
for
get to
what?
pump up your little.
No,
for
it was
like years.
the opportunity to find out if it would carry
For the
on.
dragon. The boots are on the floor.
So that's me on my turn done.
We're on the little claws.
So it's now the Bahir's turn.
No more dragons. He's gonna be pissed.
This interesting.
Can I speak draconic now?
Yes, you do understand trance. You can now understand this creature. You're one of the good ones now.
Hello, little bitch.
He was talking shit about you earlier.
Opens wide and is going to swallow Lisabel.
I can't fucking get.
Bahir makes one bite attack against a medium or smaller target it is grappling,
What the shit?
which is a 19 to hit.
Shit.
Just gonna cut my way out from the inside.
While swallow, the target is blinded and restrained, and total cover against any other activities outside the Bahir. Cool. You are now
In his
inside
belly.
the Bahir. And then back. As he swallows Lisabel.
In my finery. Like, what the fuck? Because we're.
Good point. We're still not. Oh man.
So my mossy teeth.
Yeah, in your finery. Well, no, because you guys did sleep and you did get into your normal clothing. So
No
you're not in
finery,
finery.
I'm fucking royal!
Yeah. The Bahir quickly turns, looks, kind of goes up to full height to kind of meet eye with you and your this dragon form. A bit too big to eat. Looks down, and you can just see his body starting to curl around Click.
Ah, fucking. No!
Doesn't hit though,
Dead.
because Click has the normal class of 22, and that was an 18.
Right.
Click managed to just like.
At
spear
the
over.
end of his turn, I'm going to use a legendary action. You do a tail attack on him.
Yep, make an attack roll.
29 to hit.
That hits.
Tail attack is 2 to 7. Because I'm fucking dragon, bitch! 15 points of damage. It's something.
Cool. End of that. Lisabel. You're inside the Bahir.
Obviously, I know I'm restrained and I know I'm blinded. But obviously, I know there's not really much place I can go. Can I give him some wicked indigestion?
You can use if you have a spell that might be with
Burning
fire.
hands.
Yay.
Make. We're gonna put this on this. Make a sleight of hand check to see if you're able to actually kind of get your hands in the right positions to
Okay,
cast
give
this
me a
spell.
That is my sleight of hand. That was possibly that's okay. That's an 8.
That's an 8. You're not. You kind of try, and it's like your hands are at your side, and you're trying to shift it, and there's no room.
Because
Get it.
technically speaking, all I need to do is that.
You need to have
Yeah, you
thumbs,
need to.
the thumbs together, and you're just like where you're kind of moving with all the down his esophagus and everything. There's just not enough room.
The force of the peristalsis is crushing you alive.
Okay, what about... I don't actually need to do anything like that, do I? Oh, okay. could technically use Ice Knife because it doesn't require both of my hands.
Alright.
Just need to create the shard, which is just.
Shank him from the inside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Proper shank
Do
him.
I really need to attack?
You still needs to be an attack roll because it might kind of fly in the direction where it might eventually kind of fizzle out or something.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna try and do this.
You might fumble it.
What is it at that? D6. Right, okay. Oh, fucking hell. 18?
18 that'll do.
Nice.
Right, so 1d10. So that's 4 points of piercing.
Mm-hmm.
And then. No, we also need to make a dex save. For the damage, for cold damage.
That's an 8.
I say, and the cold damage is inside it.
Mm,
Dodge that motherfucker.
and that's 8 points of cold damage as well.
Yep.
That's what I can do.
End of her turn, second legendary action for another tail attack on the Behir. At the same time saying, not bad, spit it out! That's only a 14, looks like a tickle.
Yep.
Spit it out! Spit it out!
So it's not
Your
it's not even a tickle. It's like bends over as your tail just kind of flies over it.
I'm not used to a tail that long.
Phrasing.
Okay, he's never
Moorhead's turn now. It is going to swallow Flick.
Yeah, I like that.
Fuck!
I'm knocking everything over today. Yep, that is a 29 to hit. You are now swallowed.
Good.
Goodbye by the Moorhead's. Now that it's like the Behir's attention is no longer on him, so the Moorhead's is going to burrow. It starts burrowing down.
Bye guys!
Just wait until you get too far away from me.
So I'm in the Remoras and I'm underground.
Yep.
Nice!
Oh, so I'm pretty
So
safe.
it's about
from
20
damage down here. It starts digesting me
Oh yes.
on my neck, not his
So the
dick.
Moorhead's is now.
Underground.
Right!
And that click is going to run over. Right, there's now like a 15-foot wide hole just here where the Remorez was. He's going to stand at the edge looking down.
Yeah. Give me one of those white ones. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One hole.
And just hear a series of fuck, 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 fuck coming from Click.
That's about right, yeah.
Like, what's your language? Muffled from the gut.
You can't hear him on the go.
Draconic. Click! Language!
I don't think I can send message. I don't know where he is.
Is going to do an extreme thing. I'm
Okay.
going to roll if this fucking works. This will be fucking hilarious.
You became motherfuckers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, it fucking does.
Oh dear. Oh no.
So, because you're inside the creature, Flake, can you roll a charisma saving throw for me, please?
Oh, it's like my best stat.
Charismatic bastard.
It's only a -1, it's fine.
Oh, the Morris has a minor.
That's a 10.
So, click cast banishment on the creature.
Oh fuck.
Remorez and effectively
Me.
Flake have both vanish from the hole, only about 20 feet down. But now you don't have to overly worry about this creature running off with Flake in the next minutes.
I mean...
Yeah, but also means I don't get a turn for the next.
No, you still get your
You
turn.
do.
You still get your turn from inside the creature.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just in another dimension.
Yeah, you're just in an.
Yeah.
I'm
you
Balrogging this
so
shit.
so you have no idea where you are, just for shits and grins, make a perception check. Shits and grins at this point.
I mean, I've literally got no idea where I am. That's a 10.
10. Yeah, you can't hear anything other than the...
What plane am I banished to?
That's, you have no
No,
idea.
I'm asking because what noise would it like? Has it gone from being like really loud and fighting?
No,
to
all you
something
can
just,
hear is the stomach
Oh.
and everything moving. That's why it's so loud that you can't hear anything outside.
Hi.
Hey, Pippin.
We are
Outside.
half an hour into the game and 2 members of the party are swallowed and one of them is on a different fucking plane of existence.
I'm always on a different plane of existence.
I'm trying to cut myself out. Bear with.
Yeah.
But,
Last legendary action at the end of his turn.
let me just see if...
You got the fluff, have you?
Yes. I think he wants. He wants dinner. Oh, he's got food. He's got food.
Just being awkward for the sake of being awkward.
He is going to cast...
He's just being a fluff. I'm just being a fluff.
Like, no kisses.
No,
Please no.
No, I'm not happy.
So Click is going to cast...
Go and be okay, little fluff wall. There you go, you can sit there.
I kind of want to sit here.
Yeah, you're gonna.
No.
You're gonna sit
No.
there. You're gonna
Oh my
enjoy
no.
it.
Oh my no, please.
Oh, okay.
So you see on the other side of you behind Click, a spiritual greatsword appear.
Because like I'm so
And because it's
upset.
spawned right next to it, it gets an immediate attack.
With advantage because we're flank.
It hits regardless, which is going to be 2d8. 14, 19 points of damage. So that here is looking fucking hurt.
Cool.
Yep.
End of his round, last legendary action, no tail slap. Vector advantage for 22 to hit.
That hits.
2d8 plus 7, so that's another 12 points of damage. Spit her out!
Nothing. He doesn't seem to be regurgitating from these outer exterior hits.
Right. Fine.
Flick, your turn. You're trapped inside a creature in another dimension. Well, you don't even know you're in another dimension. You're just
Not yet.
As far as you know, you're trapped inside a creature.
Huh.
It's floating around to the other
I
dimension.
feel like it might be a bit late to cast Animal Friendship.
Well, considering this is a monstrosity, not an animal.
Yeah.
Monstrosity friendship?
Monstrosity, yeah, that's level 9.
Well,
No,
it's spelling-
I mean, I've got Dominate Beast, to be fair. But
True, yeah.
I don't, I'd have to cast it and then go a whole round before I can even use it. So, it's pointless.
To which you would take damage and then have to make a constitution.
Realistically,
fucking-
not actually worth it.
Yeah. Especially considering the amount of damage you'd probably take.
Oh!
Oh, actually, I have an even better idea.
I don't know.
Let's just turn yourself into Sicilian masks there, wouldn't you?
No. Something I don't do very often. I'm going to polymorph.
Polymorph or wild shape.
Sorry, wild shape.
Pippin, that's my snare drum.
Now,
It's like man
Just
What
enough
was-
give to it.
yeah.
Cool.
Wild shape into...
Something ginormous. Okay, probably my cat form. Actually, how big's the cat form compared to this guy?
It would be considered a large, but you would still be swallowed.
Okay.
scratches.
Yeah, well, basically you'd be swallowed and lodged in
What
there
is that?
because it wouldn't be able to regurgitate you because of your size.
Wait, what can I... Where's my wild shape? Oh, it's not under my spells, is it?
No, it's a feature.
Ability.
Features.
He would die a slow, painful death.
I'm wondering what I actually can wild shape into at this point.
Elephant.
Didn't I do a T-Rex at some point?
No, you polymorph into a
Oh, right. I did. What was that? Oh, yeah.
What are your restrictions to the wild shape? Is it challenge rating?
Yeah. Challenge rating, and it can only be done with beasts.
Yep.
And because of how many levels in Druid he has, he can only do certain beasts as well.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, don't listen to creatures by challenge ratings.
So,
Because that's what I'm thinking, is turn into a bigger beast and burst out of this stomach.
You
probably won't be able to burst out, but you feel like you'd be lodged in there for a good while before you can.
There is no listing of creatures by challenge rating. That's a bit.
Yeah, it's done in the DMG and not that.
Okay.
Be under Druid, won't it? For
Yes.
potentially.
Alright, there you fucking are. Starting at second level, you can use your action to magically assume the shape of a beast that you have seen before. Use this feature twice. You're getting. The Druid level determines the beast you can transform into, as shown in the beast table shape tables. At second level, for example, you can transform into any beast as a challenge rating of a quarter or lower that doesn't have flying or swimming. How many levels of Druid do you have?
8.
8. So you can turn into a CR1 creature.
Nothing big.
Basically, yeah, like a wood louse.
Maybe a wolf or something like that. But
Yeah. But you'd
Yeah,
still
I
be
mean,
lodged.
I think the cat was kind of a.
You can turn into
Yeah,
a
the cat would basically use the wolves or like panther stats.
Yeah. Oh, that's not gonna work.
Tiger.
So that,
Well, the advantage is that gives you another form that will take hit point damage before you do. It's a hit point soak. Even if nothing else is in
I think
it.
it probably has less hit points.
That's
Yeah, but
fine,
still,
it's
but it'll
extra
take all
Oh,
those
yeah.
hit points before it starts taking into your action.
And we've talked
Yeah,
about
and
digestive
can I-
acids. You're
Can
going to
I
take a lot of
wild
damage.
shape and then do my move, or is that my action?
Is wild
Wild shape
does
an
is
bonus
wild
action.
shape an action or a what does it
Doesn't
say?
specify.
I think it's free.
Oh wait, I'm in the wrong bit. That's probably why. Oh, that's action.
An
Yeah.
action, yeah. So it'd be your action. But it's a free action to drop.
Nah, that's no point.
There is a hit point soak.
Yeah, but I can just heal.
And if he does enough damage to the creature inside, it will regurgitate.
Yeah. Well, yeah. This is exactly
Depends
what
if
I'm
we're going to go
thinking.
defensive or offensive.
Well, I'm kind of. I mean, I've only got to fight this guy at the moment anyway. But at least I don't know that.
And there's also a possibility of the only reason you were banished
It's
is because you were inside.
I was. Yeah.
So,
I'm
but then again, your character doesn't know that.
yeah.
Your
Okay.
character just wants to get out of this, and because you started feeling it moving around and digging, and suddenly it stopped,
Yeah. Sure.
and now it's just muscles inside just trying to digest you. That's all you can hear.
Okay. Well, I've got no. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, sod it. Let's just go with classic flake and use lightning bolt. Just blast him out of his
Inside-
stomach. Dex 17. I'm sure he's gonna succeed at least.
No, because he's got at a disadvantage because you're inside of him. If he didn't have a disadvantage, he would succeed with a 19, but he got a 4.
Cool. Right, I'll do it on here. Hurrah! That'd be good. That's not good. 24. That's pathetic.
Oh!
That's pathetic.
What?
4, 3, 3, 3, 2, and 2.
Oh.
6 off. Where's that? Yeah, 6 points off of being regurgitated.
Oh! I don't have any damage bonus actions, I don't think.
I don't think
I only got healing words.
Druid clerics do.
No.
Unless you want to just heal yourself, kind of thing.
What are my cantrips? I don't think any of my cantrips are bonus actions.
Healing word is.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah, so unless you just want to heal yourself while you're...
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah.
Ben!
Actually, I can do
They
better
look
than.
cute.
No, I've got bloody mushrooms, don't
Oh yeah.
I? Why burn the spell slot? Oh, that's a good point. Could I use, because I'm inside him already? If I used like, I don't know, my
I know exactly already where you're going with
Explosive
this.
So
mushroom.
nice.
or like the one that might turn him into another creature. I only work on people.
You're not good.
It's such a broken item.
You're not sure of how possibly turning into another creature is going to help you in this situation.
Yeah.
Turns into a bunny rabbit. It's gonna break
Because
out.
it's going to kill the bunny rabbit and it's going to turn right back into its normal form, its
Yeah.
original form
Oh yeah.
again.
I wouldn't be inside him anymore. Also, he could turn into another. He could turn into a T-Rex.
Yeah, it's
But-
not.
I do. Yeah, I've got my exploding mushrooms. Where have they gone? Was it the? Oh, it might have been flash grenades, wasn't it? We turned into the blindness ones and necrotic damage ones.
Yeah. Yeah, you could, as a bonus action, just drop the necrotic one first.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not? I'll do that. So it's. I don't know what his saving throw would be.
We'll do a Constitution saving throw based on your spellcasting modifier.
So it'll be. I forgot what it was. I think it's 17.
17.
Yeah.
You rolled a 15. That was a fail.
Okay.
You
So
write down what.
2d6 necrotic damage.
That's a bad stomachache.
Literally bad stomach ache. This is stomach.
It's literally going to dry out his stomach completely.
For fuck's sake. 4 points of damage.
Oh,
Still not
God.
Unbelievable.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just not. I mean, I don't roll good anyway. That's why I'm a big boy. He must be.
Now he just really needs to poop.
What was it, like 1 point or 2 points off?
No, it was, you were 6 points off. Now you're 2.
2 points off.
Fucking hell. Right.
You can feel it. You can almost feel it, kind of you moving the other way, but not enough to be spat out.
Yeah.
Top of the initiative. Like, sorry, Spring, you're up.
Make it, so let
Attacky.
Triple attack, yep.
Multi attack, right. First one, bite with advantage because flanking. Oh my god, that's 2-4, so that's a 16.
Nope.
Alright, time for claws. We have a nat 20.
Yep.
So that is, claws are 2d6 plus 7. All that. Oh, fuck's it, 8. 15.
You're trying.
Trying, I'm really fucking trying here. And last one is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
And that's 15 points of damage. I mean, technically I could probably do more damage as Spring, but I was worried about being completely squished in there for doing no damage.
It is. He is looking fucking her on his last legs.
Alright, fine. Someone end their
Top
turn
of
off.
his.
Fucking
Now it's his turn.
legendary action.
Top of his turn. Bell.
Mm-hmm.
You're swallowed by him.
I'm aware.
So what is it? Oh, wrong creature.
No one here's got a Vor fetish, have they?
What?
A Vor fetish.
No. Not today. That'll be Spring
I
next
don't like how
obsession.
many times it's put on.
You don't know.
That'd be a reroll.
You take 21 points of acid damage.
Oh, why did I get rid of that fucking armour?
Why am I such a moron? I've got fucking literally
alright.
got items that let
Yeah.
me re-roll dice which I never use.
Oh yeah, you got your fate die.
Yeah.
But that's
So
more
let's do
for
one
that's
more,
for with a
fate.
D20 to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thing
is
that,
it?
yeah, it won't affect damage rolls.
No, it's just attack roll.
That's
Yeah,
a D20.
attack roll to hit.
Oh, not attack damage.
Yeah, not damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take. So that's the first thing is you take 21 points
Okay.
of the acid
I
damage.
had
Done.
those too.
He regains his lightning breath. He's going to turn around his tail to you. And from deep within him, straight onto Flake, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw as well, as you realize that his lightning isn't like with dragons where they have a gland inside the mouth. His lightning's drawing in from deep inside of him. The giants created these creatures well. What was that? Damage for that. Oh yeah.
$18.
You succeed.
Thank fuck. Doesn't like how many dice is picking up.
Yeah, I mean, how many hit points does Bell have?
Enough.
Click succeeds.
I'm gonna die tonight. Someone get my body.
We'll do the dustpan and brush this end this fight, aren't we? Okay, no.
62, half down to 31 points of lightning damage.
You did?
Mm.
Lights out.
I'm very much unconscious right now.
Oh, goody. Oh, maybe this is one of those boss fights we're supposed to lose, and then then the cutscene happens when like the big hero comes.
No, it's gonna be like the start of Mass Effect 2 when they build you back better.
Oh.
After that lightning
$6
damage,
million figure.
you see as the big hero rises.
We can redo.
You see as the big hero rises up. No more resistance.
Ew.
Is that the end of his turn?
That's the end of his turn.
Legendary
That
action.
sounded rapey.
Yeah, it did really, didn't it? 26 hit
That
to
hits.
hit. And we're on the tail attack, so that's the D8s. That's 19 points of damage.
How would you like to do this?
The tail's going to get wrapped around his neck and constricted until it feels like, hopefully, his head's just going to fucking pop off because of the sharp spines along the back end of the tail. And it's just squeezing and squeezing. In fact, Spring's going to get hold of his tail and pull on it.
You hear a
Just garrotting the
Here.
fuck.
as you just hear the snapping of his neck. As this possible ally, if you guys had gone right against the dragons, instead killed.
Well, how would we know
He
that?
hates dragons. He explicitly said several times he hates dragons.
Yeah, and he just started attacking us, so that was
Yeah,
never
because
gonna
he
happen.
was hungry, but if you guys could have rolled persuasion checks instead.
Not my natural response when a giant creature breathes 60 hit points worth of lightning damage at us, but never mind.
His body
Worth it though.
Yeah,
is now lying there.
and yeah.
You're expecting, at some point, Isabel to crawl out.
No, I'm not even going to take that chance. Spring's next round is just going to be spent tearing that body apart. Cool.
And I'm going to be gone for another several rounds, so.
Yeah, for another 9 rounds.
See you guys in an hour.
Oh, actually, he needs to make a. Mortcaster? Nope. Not because he failed his concentration check. And he is kind of. And you just see the tip of this creature's kind of antennae sticking out of the thing again. End of that. Lisbeth, I need you to make a death saving throw, please.
Forgotten how to do these. 11.
Yep, that's one success.
I'm not dead yet.
Yep, end of that. It's now the Ramirez's turn.
Commence digestion. A magnificent journey.
Oh, it looks quite thin at the far end. I'm not certain you passed through. Quite a
He
jump.
hasn't got a belly on him.
I just wonder how
So
his.
you take 22 points of acid damage.
22. This might be the most close to death I've ever been.
Easy, good.
And now you don't hear it burrowing anymore. Instead, and it comes back up. All his legs come dangling out, and it looks pissed as fuck from that move. As it then just goes in on Click, which hits.
Mhm.
And Click passes out in his jaws.
Right,
So we survived this one.
so
Golden Marauders
my
buffet.
plan to get him to carve Lisabel out of the other creature had just gone out the fucking window.
It's now Click's turn. Oh, that's a failure.
That's so fine.
Flake.
Oh, we're back. Right, so that damage was that.
You get Click.
I have to do it in one turn.
I'm surviving.
Yeah, you have to do 30 points of damage in
It's
one
not gonna
turn.
do
On
it.
the
I
other
can't
side.
believe I didn't do that with fucking a level 4 lightning bolt and two
They're just on the
next to
same
2d6.
It's not going to do any more damage. It's inert now, thankfully.
Okay,
So
what
it's
can I actually do?
theory.
Well, I've got
See,
loads of.
so my
I mean, I might
dex
just try and do the same thing again. Because it might
But at the
work.
moment, that thing's on the verge of killing 2 biolomes.
You will save them.
Where am I? Level 3, level 4.
Because I'm going to use Healy when I get out.
Yep.
If I get out.
Oh, you'll get that one way over.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing again.
Yep.
Lightning from the
Same,
inside.
same combo. If it doesn't, the lightning bolt doesn't do it,
Yep.
I'll
Doesn't succeed. It's saving throw.
I mean, it's not much better. 31 though.
31. Right, continue.
That's enough to force a puke, though, hopefully.
Yep.
So first, click gets dropped incredibly unceremoniously on the floor. And then
Yep.
It's
you're
flank.
I'm
prone.
prone. Sure.
It's back.
Flock.
You, as you've now been regurgitated by this creature, one, you're now face to face with a dead Bahir.
Oh,
No
yeah.
sign of Lisabel in sight.
Yeah, not bad.
And you see Click on the ground, not moving.
Well, this went well.
You have a bonus action.
Yeah, I do. Well, I'll cast Healing Word on the spell.
You
No,
can't
I
see
see that.
Lisabel. She's
Oh.
she's in there. You see
I'm
Click
seeing that.
unconscious in the
Is
ground.
Click is unconscious
get
and
him
he's
up.
making death saves?
Yeah, he's-
Okay.
yeah.
Then, yeah, okay, I'll cast it on him.
He failed his first one, so yeah, definitely cast it on him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do level...
I've still got a little bit of
I've
leeway.
got one level 4, so I'll do level 4. Just best possible chances.
Yeah.
Where are we? Healing Word. Good time to catch up. 18. I'm just gonna
You
chill
do
here
that.
a bit.
You see like the holy kind of green light, or the kind of divine and nature kind of green light surround Click. Click kind of comes back to consciousness.
Literally, all I can see is like this really shitty Chinese drama ones that like.
Nosferatu coming up out of the coffin.
Yeah, pretty much. You got the like really nice Chinese dramas that are actually like, oh yeah, we revived them. Then you just
Yeah.
like.
End of that. Spring. Do you want to get up? You still have your movement as well as your turn if you wanted to get up, because you are prone on the ground.
Oh, yeah,
Get
sure.
on up. Get a fucking on up.
Flicking
Spring's turn. Top of the initiative.
In common, because I can still speak common even in
Yep.
dragon form. Carve Lisabella out of the other creature.
Look down like,
Right.
You speaking that you try to speak that accent, and you actually
like, who's the dragon?
and you just hear
You've seen this before.
you just hear
Yeah, but we don't remember.
you just hear "Carve Lisabel out."
And then I'm basically going to jump across the
You
space.
fly up.
Yep, straight into that motherfucker. For effect, won't actually do anything. Just going to grab hold of it and then just breathe fire. Sorry, I'm lightning straight in its fucking face.
So let's make dexterity saving throw.
So the lightning is going away from everybody else.
Like that.
Yeah, basically.
That is a 14, which I do believe doesn't save.
Fail. Finish him.
I'm trying not to
Okay,
ruin everything.
let's
Thank you.
have... I would like...
Just a dramatic effect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 d10s is that? Or d8?
12 d10.
Only 12.
Only 12.
So saying what the Bahir was doing.
55 points of damage.
That's still
That's still 50% fucking shy.
Yeah. I'm starting to think those on-screen ones are hacked.
Yeah,
He
they're
is
cursed.
looking hurt.
Yeah, cool, that's all I've got at the minute.
Yep.
That's all I can do, that's my action and movement.
Right. End of your turn, Bahir is dead. Lisabel, I need you to make another death save throw.
10.
Yep. So that's 2 successes.
Legendary action! 25 to hit.
That hits.
7 with a tail slap. That's maths fail. 16 points damage with a tail slap.
Yep. It is now his turn.
Yeah, so as soon as I get out, I'm fucking lighting a can for myself, and that's what you roll.
Has a it has 10-foot reach. It's not happy with the fact that its original prey is now out, and he's gonna reach in for you again.
Ow!
I'm trying to get as in. Man, I really need to
He
turn
must
on
be
paint
really
spells.
hungry.
Yeah.
With a natural one. So you just kind of see it, still kind of slightly dazed and like what's going on, and you just kind of stumble away as you feel the wind and.
I mean, it might be a little bit off balance because it's got a bronze dragon hanging off the side of its head.
Yeah.
No, he ate a rock instead.
Yeah, you just hear this.
That's what creepy.
You always are making funny noises with your voice. Click's turn. Click is going to get up.
David, run!
And he is going to pull out his great sword and start carving it into.
Say, make sure you don't hit me.
He's just going to start trying to carve. Oh no, he'll use the spear actually because it's a smaller blade on that one. He's going to try and use and start kind of slashing the back of this, trying to open it up as much as he can.
Drag my ass.
Go for the belly, you idiot child. It'll be softer.
He manages to pierce through it.
Doing it with some finesse.
Yeah, the fucking staff is bloody powerful, man.
Fair enough.
I mean, less chance of stabbing me by accident.
It kind of manages to cut open
Flew, never hunted.
a bit. You can see like the spine, and you can now just see like the bits of the unconscious form of Lisa Bell, kind of just hanging in there. You can see like the streaks of blue hair starting to fall out, her tan skin, some of the silver spots of the dragon skin scales, just kind of in there, unconscious.
Cool. Hang it up.
And I'll take his entire turn of doing that.
Legendary action, natural 20. Another tail slap. 9,
Slap it into the
18,
wall.
25 points of damage.
Fucking hell.
Still alive, shit.
Me again?
Yep.
It's going to be getting nastily hurt though.
You hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. What have I got left? What have I actually got left?
What have you got?
I'm
The tank's running
up
empty.
to- I've started at 6 and working my way down to 5. Okay, I'll try and flick wounds on him. See what that does.
It's a touch spell, isn't
Touch
it?
spell, so +9.
Cool. So as you do that,
Go here.
you do take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, tit for tat. Is that because it's like touch?
Yeah, because you're attacking it with a touch spell.
Okay. Turning this shit around. Let's hope. Ooh, that's a 19 +9. That's a 28.
That hits.
Okay, let's do 5d10. Better be 50.
You know it's not going to be.
Fucking not close, not far off. Oh, I brought the end. 33.
Nice.
Right, hang on.
I had a 10 on that last one. It rolled to a 2.
Oh.
33, yeah?
Yeah, 33.
How'd you like to do this?
Nice.
I'm
Literally a little bit overweight.
I'm going to essentially just digest him, but with my necrotic damage, like he was going to do to me.
Wait, is it necrotic damage?
Yeah.
He's immune to necrotic
I
damage.
figured it'd be much.
Fuck.
I tried to.
Sorry, the inside, it didn't affect, he was not immune on the inside because it was like his digestive system, but he's immune to necrotic damage now. Sorry.
Betrayal.
Well, that's just rude.
Betrayal.
Third legendary action. Is that you end your turn?
Well, at least she doesn't have that much left.
You now,
No, bone. Oh, no, yeah. I was like, yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I don't know what's going on with this thing thing. Where's it gone? I've had this for fucking ages and I've never used it.
I haven't even had struggles. I can't explain why I'm hyper.
Near death experience.
I'm just
I'm
dead.
potion of dragon's breath, which you gave me about 2 years ago.
Wow.
Because this is like a
Well, this is what it says. We didn't write it in. It was
yeah, so it's
dragon's
potions, you
breath
can
spell.
drink it. You have like a minute to use it.
Can I
Oh
use
my
it
God.
now as a bonus action, or would it just be a...
You drink it now, but you can't use the
Oh.
dragon's breath until your next turn.
Oh,
Because it takes an action to use.
right, fair enough then. There's no point
Make me
in
say
that.
that.
Okay, I'll just do bonus action and I'll just keep healing word on... spells out now?
No, you can make a perception check. Because you have moved forward a little bit.
You might be able to see me.
That's a 17.
17. You can move over, flip the wounds, and you think like, oh yeah, this is gonna... Oh, fuck. look. You take the instead of you dealing necrotic damage, you take the necrotic damage, and you kind of look over and you can see just like the strands of blue hair and like one hand now kind of limply hanging out. So
You can heal my hands.
Well, yeah, I can get you
Yeah,
awake,
you
so
can
you
now
have to wait
see.
to save. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
there's only one more success from stabilizing.
Word.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it means you'll be alive for your next turn.
Yeah, because it could go horribly wrong with the next 3 rolls.
Yes. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll do a level 3 healing word on you.
And then Belle can crawl out of the beastie herself.
Yeah.
You go.
3 4s. Nice. That's 17.
Thank you.
At least when you come back to consciousness, you see.
You just like.
You're kind of almost a very weird feeling. You're still inside the creature. You can still feel it, and you can just see now outside. You can see the dragon form that Spring can take with his cloak. You can see Click there, just trying to carve into this beast, trying to cut you out. You can see the Remora's back, and Flake's just like hand extended out to you, hand on the creature, trying to do something.
Full Gandalf mode.
Get out. Now covered in blood and guts.
Is that the
Blood,
end of the turn?
guts, all sorts. Yes, that's the end of the turn.
Yeah, 23 to hit.
Hits.
11 points damage.
Yep. Top of the initiative. Yep.
Is that flanking?
Technically, yes.
I'll shuffle around behind him so I am flanking.
Roll a d6 first.
D6.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
That's 6.
You get your lightning breath back.
Oh, I already rolled it earlier. I got a 3 and I didn't.
No, it's the start of your new turn.
Okay, cool.
Because you roll, so you roll at the start with the dragon.
Alright.
You re-roll at the start of the turn.
Cool,
So you could have stayed there and just lightning the fuck out of him instead.
Thanks now.
Shuffle back.
Advantage.
I've got enough movement.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
And fucking lightning the bitch.
Natural 4 plus 3. He does not. Let's see. So, unless you somehow roll all the ones on this.
Well, I want to see how badly roasted he is. Oh fuck, screwed it up. That was only 7. You gotta tap it not too fast, otherwise it rolls immediately.
It does.
That's 83 on 7.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're on 7 alone.
76!
How would you like to do this?
Basically, jump on him, bear him down to the ground, and then just blast lightning through the back of his skull.
You kind of jump, using your wings to lift you up a bit, grab it, pushing it down his body. Second kind of snake-like
Oh, yeah, push
creature.
his head down the hole and then blast him with lightning.
It's an interesting kind of sun and light show. And if the dragon form you're in wasn't immune to lightning, this would probably fucking hurt the fuck out of you.
Probably, yeah.
As like discharge bits of lightning energy shooting all across around you from this hole. As the creature then suddenly, you feel the creature go full on limp, roasted as hell.
Hop off, kick it disdainfully down the hole.
Can I get some help
I
here?
get my sleeping bag out
I don't
and
want
use
to
it.
be in here anymore.
And then, yeah, if people are having trouble getting Belle out, though, other thing just
you can
tear
use half of your movement, I think. Let me double check this. By using 15 feet of your movement, you can exit the creature.
Yes, I'm doing it.
Right,
Yeah.
we need at least a short rest. What time of day is it?
It's probably now approaching like the other side of midday.
Right, okay.
Siesta.
Right, for as long as I've got left on this cloak, I suggest we move over to like the little alcove there. Spring will hunker down, spread his wings over everyone, and people can just rest underneath him. He'll keep watch. He doesn't need a rest.
So let's do that. Take a short rest,
Yeah.
Yes.
which means something different for you. With your slippers.
Does it?
Pretty sure.
Well, the slippers of comfort. Do they do like long rests and short rests?
I don't know what I've done
How
with my...
long are we actually going to be resting for?
I don't
Yeah,
remember that being
hour.
on there at all. I don't think I've lost my little slip. It's not in my item list yet.
Oh no.
No, it's alright, great. Right, now it gives you advantage on stealth.
Yeah, it was like a +2 stealth thing or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
An advantage. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I didn't add it into my thing. I thought I did. Oh.
Shulkin.
Either way, I get bonus something or other for my.
Yeah. You guys take a short rest, an hour long. Rest to sit down, get some food inside of you. Use any hit dice people want to use to heal up.
Yeah, Spring's just going to keep Dragonform the entire time, keep him watch, and keep him hidden underneath his wings. So if anyone comes along, they just see a bronze dragon chilling out, still looking quite pissed off, and they might think better of coming down.
Right.
And in Dragonform, he's got a perception of +12, so he's just like senses on red alert.
Not really. Most things that would kind of
Rest.
that might kind of threat you. You kind of see this giant dragon just resting there, and you're like, that's probably nice.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought about one, keeping this up. So I think it lasts an hour.
Free.
Let's
Wait.
In fact, oh no, 10 minutes. Bollocks. Yeah, we'll get a little bit of time with the dragon.
6. Roll. Roll 68. There we go. I have that left to do. 33. 33 plus 3, so that's 36. And white. And then I'm gonna just go to town on my mushroom supply.
I think Belle better use up. You can use up a candle now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because we is tapped.
Give me a sec.
We don't even know where we are.
Yeah, we're just on a map. We don't know which way we're going or anything.
Right.
Find the path.
Right, it's got 4 charges per candle, so 1 charge for me.
I only need 9 hit points, so I'm alright at the minute.
Okay.
Yeah. To be honest, I've got loads of.
I just
I
saw
get
2.
four of these mushrooms was my agreed per day. And I don't really use them that much, so.
I just saw those 2 giant creatures and saw that Spring's hit points were like low 50. Oh, Click's fucked, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Hey, he's
that guy's
got-
only 18.
Yeah, literally because I hate
Right,
the
you
heals.
get 70 points of healing as well.
Yeah.
So that's half a candle burnt.
Right, I'm gonna roll 2 d10s plus what's
Yeah,
that?
still use a few hit die just in case.
Yeah, let's give it a bit of a
10
boost.
plus 4, so that's 14.
No, change that to 5 and put a note.
22.
Nate, I take it this cloak is once a day.
Yeah.
20, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
3.
no. Do this one.
While I'm going to finish sorting out, we are going to go for a little quick break, try and relax, toilet for strength and everything. We'll be right back about 5-10 minutes, guys.
Sweet.
Give me a chance.
That was an intense start.
And welcome back, everyone.
I'm alive!
The party have spent about an hour, well, probably a little over an hour, resting. Spring had returned back to his normal form. Cooked a nice little meal for everyone.
Was there any sort of small water source in the area that we can clean ourselves with?
The
just-
honey is above.
No.
Not make a
Dust bath it is. Like
make
a
an
gerbil.
investigation check.
God, alright.
I wonder.
Oh no, I had the alchemy jug in the dreams, didn't I?
Yeah.
No. Damn it. Otherwise I would have been able just to like fucking hose you down.
It's alright. You just like create some snow and melt it down.
Oh yeah, I've got my jar of everlasting snow. We'll have a snow bath.
That's not the worst idea I've had.
It'd be refreshing.
True.
Very brisk.
Dear idea.
Anyway.
Do skills. That took some time.
Oh, freaking hell.
There you go. It's a 14.
Kind of almost listening out, not in a perceptive way, just trying to see if you can like hear any like possible streams of water or waterfall nearby. You just
Turn around and
don't hear
Right,
anything,
pissing up
and then
against
you
the wall.
eventually, so eventually you hear at least about going like something. Why don't we just try and melt snow? And then you're like, wait a minute.
I'll whip out whip out the jar of snow and just who's got the pot or something? You've got the pot. I'll start chucking it in the pot.
As you kind of open it, and it's not the first time you've opened this.
No.
But this is the first time you're actually using it in a way of trying to get something out of it.
rather than
And it's
just
a
like
weird,
cold
it's
storage
almost
for
like
things
seeing a
I'm finding.
mini avalanche out of a small little kiln jar as endless snow is falling into this pot until the pot is kind of mostly full. Shuts
Yeah.
it, and you realize that all you have to do is heat up a bit and you have water.
Spring's got his sizzling steel, so that's no problem. Chucks a few mint leaves in there.
Now some minty.
Minty bathing.
For a couple of minutes, the snow. A couple of minutes, the snow melts, and you have cool water. If you left it longer, it will start boiling.
Yeah. Just make it warm. Warm and minty.
Delightful.
Just clean it off. Clean all the blood and guts off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all I was using it for was just like cold storage, just putting in things
Yeah.
so they don't go off. It's like a mini fridge.
Mini fridge with freezer capacity.
It's like it's a small. It's a small kiln jar, like about that.
Yeah. I'm talking about like mushrooms or whatever. I'm just things I'm using. Just use it as like a fridge. But now I know that it can do this. This is even better.
Okay.
Can make
That has a good
snowmen.
idea.
Well, this journey started shit.
Think.
Yeah.
Shall we climb, I guess?
You guys-
I suppose so.
As you guys kind of look around now, you kind of realize it's almost like an open, like rounded valley. This area, like two mountain bits you entered, was definitely like a kind of an arch or gateway into this area. As you realize the mountains kind of curl round, and like cliffs seem to encircle this area, with the one main pure black mountain in the middle, as if someone just placed it there purposefully.
Handy.
Bloody
At least
creators.
we know where to go.
So up.
Well, up the Black Spire anyway. Now I'm somewhat clean.
No plan on being eaten again today. I concur.
Click, do you have something to add?
Slick.
Snow.
Snow. It melts. It
There
makes a
you
very
learn
nice
nothing.
bath.
So we'll head off towards the mountain.
Yep.
You head up there. It takes a few hours kind of get close, and as you get close, you start to notice something. The base of the mountain, there seems to be a little village of some sort.
Found a
Slightly-
village.
Definitely slightly different than seeing Sinbai Dao, who preferred the solace in just the company of birds himself. Agui seems to have a bit of a different viewing upon denizens of this world, especially around this area. As you're heading to this village, you kind of see the standard kind of mixture of different races that you kind of come across. Villages are like cities kind of thing, the mixture of races. But something seems to be a little bit off about each person. Spring, you're the only one who kind of recognize what these kind of creatures or humanoids might be, as there's a small tribe of Yanti, snake people, within the 20 Peak Isles. These seem to be very docile, however. They don't seem to have any sense of war side of them or very protective. They seem to be open. As the four of you are walking to it, these also seem different. You're used to them having greens, blues, yellow texture of skin. These are red skinned. Scales are red, and more of them retain more of their human or elven properties than most other Yanti seem to do.
What are relationships like with the Yonti, are they? That kind of...
Depend on what side of the kind of what constant war that's going on.
Right.
There, obviously, the issues between more of the fucking lizard men and the trolls is the main war going on there. Yanti have a pure hate with the lizard men, but don't like the trolls, and they're often. You just know the Yanti are, upon there, are very selective. They're very tribal, and they like to keep to their own.
Right.
They don't, and they're very different to other possible Yanti out in the world, but they're very much. We don't want to get involved, and if we have to get involved, it's more of get them the fuck away from us situation. Sometimes let outsiders in for trade reasons, but that's again a very on your guard,
Yeah.
weapon, hand on your weapon all times kind of thing.
Okay.
These ones not. You don't see many of them carrying open weapons or anything like that. These are very peaceful and almost kind of acolyte kind of sense. As you guys are heading to this village, two of them start to wander out. You see one of them massive snake head, more very similar to like a proper king cobra's kind of head, with the big fan bits out, and is just kind of constantly looking around. The other one, more humanoid head, darker, kind of what look like tattoos or markings across, and one arm is like elongated ends of a snake head, while the other hand, his left hand, seems to be normal. Welcome to the village of Agwees, and how may we help you, wayward travelers?
We are in need of shelter and rest. For a start, we had a rather nasty encounter with some of the local wildlife.
Some of the huge, almost serpentine-like creatures. They seem to inhabit these mountains quite a bit. Something about these mountains seems to be attracting them. Thankfully, they do not do them too close.
If you could provide us with some respite from the road, that would be most gratefully accepted.
Of course. There's a small tavern within this heart of our little village. There's usually a few rooms there. Yes, there are several rooms.
Thank you.
As the other one, the snakehead, kind of turns around and talks. Yeah, not the only visitors today.
No?
Another one waits for something.
Oh, okay.
Waiting for us, maybe?
Don't know.
Oh, that could be.
The backseat sense is tingling. It's like Spidey senses, but different. For
Like
copyright reasons.
It's like a rash.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got that bloody backseat.
It's itching, it won't
Just, just dandruff. You need head and shoulders. I'll clear that right up.
It's just dry scalp, you know.
Yeah,
Just need to moisturise and then.
Be fine.
As you are guided and shown into the tavern, it's incredibly simple. Most of these buildings made out of wood or whatever kind of material they can find. You do see you've seen like a fair few mud huts and things like that, more established. Just kind of head in. The tavern itself seems to be just empty at the minute. All except one figure sat at the bar. Two horns, golden, kind of almost yellow golden horns, you can see protruding, pointing backwards. You can see his thick blue tail swishing back and forth patiently. Almost seems to be smartly dressed on top, and then as he kind of gets kind of further down to the trousers that can't seem to go all the way down due to his enlarged feet. Just kind of seem all kind of tattered a little bit. Turns around as you recognize Nalaraz sat there.
Oh, for God's sake. Couldn't you have given us a lift?
You had to make the journey here on your own. I couldn't give you a lift to the Loa I champion.
Okay. Hi.
So how did you get here?
I teleported. How do you think I got here?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, technically we got teleported too.
Yeah, but that after
But we
jumping
didn't
through
ask.
various hoops to get here,
Yeah, we didn't ask to be teleported here. We just sort of happened.
just kind of
Because that
landed
little
here.
Maynua?
stupid
Kaza?
emperor boy.
Yeah, Mayakaza.
Yeah. The moon dragon. Moonstone dragon, whatever.
Yeah,
You literally could have teleported us like 20 feet up a mountain. We were in a village.
Yeah,
how
there's
far do we actually walk from where we?
You said a few hours.
about
Few
there's
hours.
a few
Okay.
hours walk, yeah.
Sure.
Well, what she does is her own will. No one kind of controls her. She was, after all, the first creature to have walked this world. We're going to quickly rewind at that point. Did you pick the orb up?
I'm gonna say yes.
Otherwise, you left a literal artifact created by a god and a part of a god.
Yeah, I definitely picked that up.
Yeah.
Are you a little bit preoccupied being swallowed alive and then dead?
I'm not quite sure what I picked up, but I picked something up. adding something, put it into the bag of holding. I need to stop pressing back.
Yeah, ooh.
Let's do my head in.
Ooh.
Oh god.
If I created the item, I don't think I did for some stupid reason.
Oh.
Oh well, not important then.
Yeah.
Don't need it
Who
then.
needs wondrous items anyway?
He needs an artifact.
Damn.
He needs an artifact that might actually be very, very important to the story. Nah.
Well, you forgot about it. It can't be that important.
I didn't forget
He's
about
had a lot on his mind.
Yeah, that's about. We've probably forgotten about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys have.
Yeah. Because we don't take notes.
You take mental notes because we always remember everything.
Yeah.
I remember nothing.
I need a new notepad and I should organise this shit because it's just all over the place.
I tried that once.
I've literally got a D&D notepad book. Okay.
I literally started with a little notepad book and then I was just like, okay, this went to shit. So much so I've now just found a shit ton of magical items that I didn't realise I had.
Oh no.
Because it was at the back of that book.
Oh,
and they
no.
hadn't had a chance to add them yet.
Oh no.
So it's kind of,
You can't have them yourself.
I know, but it's just like,
There you go. Merry Christmas.
Oh, sure.
Official
Thank you.
notepad. Official
Oh, wow.
note documentarian because you'll take better notes than me.
Cool.
Congratulations on your promotion in the group.
It's got dates on it and everything. Cool.
I'm curious.
Spring's just sort of peering behind the bar, wondering if there's an innkeeper, if he just needs to hop over there and start getting the wine out himself.
Help yourself. No worries.
Doink!
Bonk.
Oh,
Spring break.
One for you.
Thank you very
One
much.
for Click.
And
where did you get this?
Two for Lisabel.
Speak.
Where did you get this from?
you don't remember. Online somewhere. I bought it ages ago. I bought it for the game I was supposed to be running. I never started. So
I'll
Might as
do
well
my
use
best.
it.
I'll find some time to sort this out.
yeah, sure.
If you want me to note down what we've got in the bag of holding, there's some actual proper organised shit in here for it.
There's not
Do
much
it.
in the pack holding right now.
Well, we don't know what's in there because we've already forgotten.
Well, in that case, I'll just
No,
use it
because
to
I've added it to
Oh,
what
sure.
I've got. There's really not much in there.
I'll just use it to list all the shit that Spring gathers from his good
So
obsessions.
go for it.
Absolutely do.
Alright. Well, artifacts, and you can tell that you've tried cleaning up in the wild. You all do look like a bit of a bloody mess.
Yeah,
Excuse
that
me,
may have
I
something
did
to
not
do with the
have
fact
that.
that I was eaten.
Yeah. I won't even say my bad. It's kind of part of the challenge of getting
I
to
was
dangerous places like
eaten.
this.
You owe me new robes.
Good luck getting the money out of that one. Oh dear.
You owe me new robes.
He pulls out kind of a satchel, kind of a bag. As he pulls out a bottle of wine, just puts it in front of you.
It's a start.
Okay,
It's a start.
it's a good start. Give me the wine.
Alright. Considering that, I think a few drinks and resting up tonight before you go actually meet Glee himself. Would be a smart idea, at least.
Yes.
Luckily, Belle's smart and she does pack extra clothes, but
Yeah.
it's just like, for fuck's sake.
Is there a kitchen behind the bar?
You have no idea.
Is there a door behind the bar?
Yes.
Open it.
It looks like just to a back storage room.
There's no kitchen.
This isn't like...
God damn
So
Fine.
more of a guest
I'll
house
get me
than
systems.
a
It's okay,
I'll get me
it's-
stuff out and I'll just
It's
start
okay.
cooking on the fucking
We'll
bar.
have some kindling soon, because after I've had my bath, I'm burning this shit.
I have my steel.
no fire spells.
No, listen,
Not
if
to
it's
smart
nothing.
it.
I have my
Outside.
sizzling steelers. You see, I just lay this steel out like
Not
this.
even burning what I'm wearing at the moment, because I will never wear this again.
When we make the trek into the mountain tomorrow, there's a small point in there you can burn it down.
Fabulous.
But not in the village.
Why no fire in the village? That's a bit sus. How do they stay warm?
One, you are still in the northern part of desert along the equator point, so it doesn't ever really get cold around here.
It's cold. Yeah, but you gotta eat. Oh, I don't know.
And bear in mind, you're also dealing with a bunch of pretty much hybrid snake people.
Yeah.
So they just eat eggs
Don't
out of a
ask.
nest.
Don't ask.
Delicious.
Probably
Don't
best.
ask.
Like,
Anyway!
Really don't ask.
We're just trying to learn about the
You
world.
still got hated that jerky.
Nah, it's pretty much just get the sizzling steels out, cook on the bar.
Food!
Anything.
So, wait. I'm not even
That's
allowed to use
26.
fire to heat up a bath.
I could do that, but it'd take a while.
if you can find a tub in this little village big enough
Ah.
to bathe you in, good luck.
Any empty barrels?
I will take a barrel at this point.
I mean, if you want to use a barrel, by all means, you're more than welcome to. Just have fun.
Yeah. I mean, give me time, and it'll take a while to heat up enough water for you, but
That's okay, I just want to
let's get the
bathe.
barrel and get you in there.
I just want to bathe.
I'll put some lemongrass in it for you.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So you eventually find a barrel mostly empty, drink just kind of a bit of ale left within it.
We'll give it a bit of a scrub out.
So you
We
scrub
don't
it
want
out.
an aily princess.
Yep. You scrub it out,
But
Yeah.
I'm a wine
fill it with
princess.
water, and find a way to heat it up.
Spring sizzling steels.
Yep.
God, I feel like this is going to go horribly wrong.
Oh, I'm hoping it does. At least, well, I need to make a Constitution saving throw at a disadvantage, please.
I don't care at this point, I just want to bathe.
Just
Where's my con? Oh, okay, that's not too bad actually. Alright, so. Either way, it's over 20.
Over 20.
Yeah.
So, you go in only after a few glasses of wine, or how much of you had to drink. Something that you're kind of normally used to, something that doesn't affect you as much. Can I get the exact number, please?
It was 23.
23 at disadvantage, damn.
Yeah. It was either that or 26.
Cool. So, there might have been a certain particular reason why Nalaraz was explaining, probably not in a tone to not use any of the barrels here, because the wood itself absorbs the alcohol itself and seeps it back into any liquid. So what you thought was ale in this was actually just alcoholic water.
I'm fine
As
with
you're
it.
now
It's
soaking in alcoholic water,
Oh, your
and
skin's
the
gonna be
longer
dry.
you're soaking in this water,
I've always said I was soaking, I'm just quickly bathing.
okay, you quickly bathe.
Yeah, we just need to sell
You're
the bath.
still
water.
coming out
Etsy. Perfect.
pretty much half cuts.
Nice.
You come out,
Make
and
some money.
and it's like a barrel, so
Barrel.
you're trying to look
Alcoholic
out.
Elven princess bathwater. Right, get that shit on Etsy.
Her name's Belle as well. Which is
Yeah.
funny.
You've been given a sufficient amount of privacy to do this until
Everything
you
okay?
guys
mate?
hear this.
You
It
okay?
takes you a solid 4 minutes to be able to look up and answer anything back.
Ben!
Yeah.
You okay?
Great.
Okay, she sounds okay. I'm screw this, I'm going to bed.
Fucking worth it. That's the cheapest way to get this.
We just absorbed all of it. Yeah.
Yeah, osmotic pressure just sucking it in through your skin.
Yes.
Well, you've probably got some cuts on you from.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking doing that more often.
Yeah.
It's not so much that, and the thing with that is, it's the higher you roll in the con save, the worse it is, because it's how much of the water your body is absorbing. So if you roll a low con save, your body wouldn't absorb as much water, and you'd still be sober, kind of thing.
The outcome for the evening would have been me getting pissed anyway.
Yeah.
So I've just killed 2 birds, 1 stone.
That's sufficient.
You got drunk for free.
Action economy.
Exactly.
Because you all eventually
I'm seeing nothing wrong with this.
So, when the two kind of guards or town folks that met you outside the village explained that there are rooms in this tavern, and as you kind of explained, like, oh, I already hit the bed, which, like, rooms, and Ally's like, they didn't tell you, did they?
I don't care if there's not a bed. I'm going to sleep. I have blankets. Whatever.
Yeah, welcome to the room.
Fine.
As he opens, he spreads his hand out, like,
That
you
corner's
were bathing,
mine.
like, basically in the storeroom behind the thing. You didn't realize this and didn't notice. There isn't an upper level to the set. There's literally a 1 foot. And the longer you look, it looks like someone who just had a bigger building than most just built a bar in it. And that was it.
Good on him. Good on him.
Ted's basement bar.
Yep.
Like, it's the closest thing they can get to a tavern of being a very outside of society devout worshippers to a lower god kind of thing. Hence the alcoholic water kind of thing.
Brilliant.
I'm okay with this.
The corner furthest from the door and therefore furthest from the breezes is mine. That's mine.
Ella?
Throws a blanket over Belle.
Yeah. Just curl up in a heap on the floor. I'm used to sleeping on the floor, it's good.
Yeah, we're adventurers, we're travelers, we're always sleeping on the floor. Just this
Yeah.
one's got a roof over it.
Well, I didn't have a house until I met you guys. So.
Yeah, at least we got a roof tonight.
That is true.
Blanket
Roofs.
party.
Luxury. Luxury. I used to sleep in a lake.
Luxury!
As you're going to sleep,
I've slept in cesspit.
And our dad used to
The
thrash
fellow
us to
looking.
sleep with his belt.
Shush!
The Almighty One is speaking.
as you're all going to sleep, Belle, I'm going to need you to roll a D100 for me.
Fuck.
Ooh. It's a lot of numbers. It's a
One.
lot of numbers.
21.
You don't notice anything happen.
That was almost a 61, so I'm quite concerned now.
You don't know.
It was almost a 61.
Almost.
No. Yeah, nothing seems to happen.
Interesting language.
If I hadn't rolled back on itself, it definitely would have been 61.
That's something the DM says, you don't find any traps.
Oh, literally, what you rolled, like, literally nothing happened.
Okay.
Well, outside of a combat situation, nothing happened, kind of thing.
Okay. She's snoozing now. She don't care. She's pissed.
Next morning comes. Most of you have like, a dreamless sleep due to the weariness of the battle. Two of you being unconscious, one coming incredibly close to unrealizing that he had been shifted to another dimension. It was so funny because I like the dimension. I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna send him here. And none of you are ever gonna.
I didn't even know, did I?
Nope, you had no idea.
You have no idea.
And he's like,
I just
I
had
can
a.
smell it on you.
Have we
I
now?
can't
You
Have
see
you
it.
had
smell
long
of
rest?
remorse.
Yep, you all had a
I
long
like it.
rest.
It's musky.
Cool.
Makes me feel like a man.
Long rest.
I can tell that story to my kids.
Once upon a time, kids, right? I was swallowed by a giant snaky thing. It was proper gross.
And I'm still wearing the musk today.
I liked it so much you didn't wash it ever again because it smelled lovely. Lizard insides, it's a particular aroma to them.
I'm gonna have to stop having you two sit next together.
60% of the time it works every time.
I mean, we can swap.
Change places.
Change places. Luca's got the pad now.
God.
He told me that they'd be into the same robot.
Morning.
Seems they failed.
Breakfast cooking. Fuck yeah, 19 on the fucking cooking roll.
Nice.
Please, Val. I need you to roll on a D100, please.
78.
78.
Good number.
Yeah, it's a strong number.
Pretty decent.
Got 7
Good
and 8.
75.
Might die.
Yeah.
I need you.
Oh god.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh yeah. You're an intelligence dude.
10.
10. What's your spell DC? 14?
Yeah, no, hang on. 15.
15. As you wake up,
Oh, shit.
you feel the glowiness of the golden orb that you just collected flash. The same almost flash that you just saw as you were going to sleep last night. And as it flashes, you guys all notice Lisabel turns into a sheep.
Have you been at my mushrooms?
Please don't cook me.
You said we don't see it. Don't see it happen.
No, you guys see it. You guys will all wake up in the room, and Lisabel kind of
There's a
wakes
glowing
up.
orb.
There's a flash from the golden orb in her bag that she collected, and then, boom, she's a sheep.
That was unusual. That's usually my trick. What did you do?
I do. What did you do? This is your thing, did you
No,
not?
it's not me. No. I'm still nurturing my precious after the fight.
It's so fluffy. Look, fluffy. So fluffy.
Right, so,
I have a cookbook big enough for you, so behave.
Flight, because you want to understand this kind of side of magic, and things that do to a druid's side, make a
You're a sheep,
wisdom.
you can't threaten
make
me.
an intelligence check.
Don't
with
even have
advantage.
horns.
You need to do intelligence
You
or
have a
arcana.
black spot right in the middle of your back.
It's the same for you.
You can't see it, it's there.
Click kind of walks up and she's like, and it's kind of weird because like you guys seen sheep, it's all white. This is a massive blue streak running through the top, almost like a mohawk kind of through the middle, and the rest is a tanned brown with silver spots.
So 22.
22. You know exactly what is going on here. Somehow this orb has cast a spell and has polymorphed Lisabel into a sheep. You understand that this will last for about an hour unless someone finds a way to dispel it. To which I do not think anyone
No,
would
we can't
find
dispel
Lisabel
magic.
to
I'm the
dispel
only person
magic.
Unless I could polymorph you back into something else.
Hey, wait a minute. No. See. About an hour, you say? Is there any grass outside?
We'll put it to work.
You're literally on the edge of a mountain.
Any grass, scrub, anything like that. There's
You
gotta be
run
some
out
of
and you
it.
do find some bushes. And, yeah.
Awesome, go back in, pick Lisabel's sheep up. put her
Make a
next
strength
to it.
check. Because it's not like...
Fuck, 5.
You go to lift it up and she is resisting and bites at you. It's like...
I think when I'm trying to bath my dog, Copper, like literally dead weight.
Yeah, right, fine. Well, there's a bush outside to field breakfast, but we're just going to eat you up.
I think that was beer. She wants beer for breakfast.
No, it's not good for sheep.
Is it not?
No.
Oh.
No.
I need to make some phone calls. Be right back. Cancel the beer sheep.
I mean, cooking a sheep in a beer-based sauce, good.
Ah. Oh no. No, we're not good.
It's still Lisa. It's still Isabel, you know.
Yes, that is
It's
true.
still Isabel.
I knew
You
that.
can tell by the crazy markings in the booster.
Just the violence.
Awesome.
The violence and the anger.
An hour...
So much anger.
As this is all done, an hour passes.
During which time we eat all the breakfast.
We've in time we've shorn her and made her into a jumper.
Did you actually...
No.
No.
I don't know how to make a jumper.
No.
No, but do you actually shave the
No,
wool?
please, God, no.
It wouldn't happen, would it?
Because I think I just turned back naked and fucking bald.
Oh, that probably would
You
happen.
don't have...
I don't know. No.
Let's
I've
not.
not done that. I'll behave.
After an hour, Lisa Bo turns back normal form. Pops out.
There better be some food left for me.
Porridge.
Bowl of
I will
grass.
take it. Takes a bowl of grass and flings it away. He eats the porridge.
No bloody. No self-respect. Fucking you.
Glad I threw it away rather than your head.
What
Just
made
go
the
back
flash?
in.
Why did you change
I
into a
don't
sheep?
fucking know.
What do you mean you don't know? What did you pick
I
up?
woke up and
What did you take?
So he starts talking about a flash.
Wait, what flash?
The flash right before you turned into a sheep.
The big
Yeah,
light.
flash.
Big gold light.
Gold. Yeah, gold light.
I literally woke up and then I turned into a sheep.
Yeah,
I did not see anything.
Yeah, well, we saw a giant flash of light. So what?
From where?
You.
You.
Me?
Well,
Yeah.
it was from her
Specifically?
back.
Around you from your
It was from
backpack.
her back, yeah.
Somewhere around you.
Wait, my bag?
So maybe.
Oh, well, you
I was literally
Pulls the
still
backpack
rubbing.
off,
I was
starts
literally
rummaging
rubbing
for
the
this
sleep
all.
out of my eyes still. I mean, come on.
He's like, picks up this sword, was like,
You see the runes start to slowly, that were only slightly glowing, start to fade back to normal.
What's that? And where did you get it?
This was at the beginning of our journey into this fucking hellhole.
So you just picked up a random glowing rock on a mountainside.
Well, it's important. It stared at me too.
What?
It had an eye. So I had to pick it up. It looks important.
You turn around and face them, and you guys now see this.
What happened?
so it's like,
You turn around and see, you guys see this deep blue eye that seems to know wisdom beyond any form of wisdom.
See? It's an eye.
Spring looks very suspiciously at the tea that you made yourself earlier, pours it away, and goes and makes a fresh one after scrubbing everything very fucking carefully first.
Yeah. You do so, start drinking it, and the golden orb with the eye is still there. With Nordic. You recognize it's a mixture of like Nordic and Dwarven kind of runes carved throughout of it. Kind of thing.
Yes.
Might actually have a spell that might actually be useful for once.
I mean, I've got comprehend what
God,
I
are you gonna use
Shut
the
up, I'm
spells?
going to cast it, damn you.
Just gonna
Oh,
use-
it's spoken. Oh, written, yeah, cool. I'm going to cast comprehend
that.
languages.
Cast comprehend language on yourself, and
We
all
can
these,
converse about it.
all these different runes and markings seem to start making sense. Most of them talk about.
I want to be very clear, little golden orb. I don't want you or anything to do with you. I'm just reading about you.
You read these runes, and most of them talk about a realm far away by the name of Asgard. They talk about different gods, including the gods of Odin, Loki, Thor, Freya, Frey, Heimdall, Heimir. They talks about different things. It talks about another realm called Mustafar, another realm called
Slough.
Reading.
The mystic realm.
talks about a realm like Smart
Regis.
Elfheim, and things like, it talks about these different worlds in this massive tree. And the name that keeps cropping up, Odin, keeps cropping up in every single kind of
Fucking
context. And then eventually you see the scrawled around the eye itself, Odin's eye. All seen,
Yes.
all knowing,
Somebody
all
said
piercing.
something about that. Like, in the last session, didn't they?
Yeah, a few sessions ago, yep.
Yeah, but fucking did I write that down? Did I bother?
Yep. Someone had a dream and woke up to a vision of this orb in front of them.
I did? Okay,
Yeah,
I did.
yes, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all remember that.
Yeah. That's right, as long as you had the dream, so I didn't need to write it down. That's not one problem if you didn't take notes about your dreams.
I would have remembered normally, but it's been a fucking hell of a day.
But the runes etched around the main eye itself. The eye of Odin. All seeing, all wise, all peering.
That.
So why did it turn you into a sheep?
I don't fucking know.
Do you want to spend a little bit of time with this though before we go away today? I don't really want you turning into a sheep
So-
random.
Let me get it clear. So did you just kind of read it while she was on it, or did you pick...
Oh no, I ain't touching it. Like I said, I said directly to the orb, I don't want you. I'm not. I'm merely reading you to
I've
help
been
my
just
friend.
moving it around so you can read it.
Yeah.
As you kind of bring it back the eye,
You may not cross the threshold.
what is Spring's AC?
Oh, AC?
AC.
21.
21. Alright. As the eye kind of stares at you, as you're kind of reading kind of runes around it, you kind of feel a magical energy hit you. And you manage to kind of resist whatever it was going to do. Or possibly do.
Turn you into a sheep.
Excuse you? They just tried to do something to me.
I don't know what I tried to do to you. I'm just owning it. I didn't do anything.
Well, could you learn about this damn thing and control it, seeing as you decided to bring it with us?
Do you really think I have any control over this?
Maybe.
If I did, would I have really been a fucking sheep for the last hour?
This is what I'm saying. You need to see if you can get control of it, because at the moment it's completely
No.
out of control. You just pick up this random thing.
It turns you into a sheep and it tries to do something else to me. It's not even barely past breakfast.
I'm sorry.
Okay, time out. You sit down with the thing and talk to it. Okay? Do the thing where you like, I don't know, you connect with items, whatever you do. The whole thing where you like attune. Or whatever.
Can't send a message like I send it to you.
You know when you want to...
I can't at you
Why am I
anywhere
explaining
else.
magic to a sorcerer? Why are you asking me?
I don't know.
I know how to attune an item. I don't think I can with this.
Find out.
I'm going to.
Good, I'm going over there.
Get me more food.
No!
Please.
God, okay, he said please, fine, I'll make you more food. Bacon sandwich?
Yes, that's
Fine, I'll put some sausages in the too if it'll get the bitch out of you.
No matter.
He makes her a bacon and sausage bap with red sauce.
Brown sauce, please.
Flake
Yeah,
is just baffled by
HP.
this
Brown
argument.
sauce. Brown sauce. I've known you long enough. Brown sauce, sorry.
Ketchup's his thing.
Alright, cool. Bacon and sausage roll with brown sauce for the princess. And then he's gonna get just go and find a sunbeam and semi-nap in it. Away from this thing. This whole thing that's going on over there.
Situation.
Nuh-uh.
Imagine if I was sat next to you. you literally get up and move to the other
There's
side.
another chair.
Yeah, but my bag doesn't really need a chair, so you would go sleep.
I'm just gonna sit on the sofa.
Oh my god.
Sunbeam, catnap, thinking about life choices. Semi-asleep, not fully.
Can I make an investigation check on this fucking thing?
Yes.
That's a dirty 20.
Random
Cool.
magic.
I don't know what the hell I've got here.
I mean, just
I'm gonna
pick
find out soon
anything.
though, apparently.
Drugs, everything
So-
inside, there's garden mushrooms, and then there's
I don't know from when I actually created this in D&D Beyond.
there's a
So,
psychopath,
you immediately recognize this as what you saw
and then Belle just
the other day when you woke up after the last dream you had from Elrich. Given as one of the items that needed to collect to free him from his imprisonment.
Wondering how you got there.
Called the Eye of Odin.
Examining his life
The abilities
choices.
of this are still widely unknown as this was created mixture with Elrich and Odin. So the fact that it has a massive amount of arcane power within it. You can sense it straight off coming off it, and you get the feeling that you could possibly use this as an arcane focus in lieu of not just for minor spells, but even for high monetary cost spells as well, which a lot of arcane focuses don't allow. The use of its kind of
Because I'm pretty sure my last arcane focus cracked and broke.
no, because you. Yes, sorry, it is. The way it seemed to go about, it seems to have the ties connection with wild magic. You have studied. Make an Arcana check on that one, actually, quickly.
So not academic.
This
Is
will be
there
Arcana
somebody
because
in the
it's
party
D&D
who likes
over
wild
study.
magic?
Well, shit, guys. That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Didn't pay attention to this lesson, guys, sorry.
So you understand. That wild magic, much similar to how your magic is descended down from draconic bloodline, wild magic has something similar, but it's more linked with Fae and those
Chaotic
upon
bastards.
those kind of things. Speaking of things like Odin, Thor, Loki, while they are gods and seen as celestials, they do have a massive connection to the Fae realm and the Fae wild and magics from there. So you understand that possibly, at least at the beginning of every day, it will cause the holder of this to have to roll into the wild magic table. The way it seemed to appear at Spring when he was investigating it, it seems to, if it fixates itself on a new target, or sees a new target, you don't know what it might do, but it's something to them.
Okay, so
That's
it's
about
it's
as
staying
much-
in this fucking bag.
I know what Click's doing. Click is trying to kind of reminiscing with Nala as, Flake, what are you doing this entire thing going on?
To be honest, I'm still a little bit shaken by the argument. I don't like it when you guys fight. It makes me anxious.
I'm dead!
Was there at any points in this period that Flake would have been stood in front of the eye?
Not directly. I wouldn't have been like touching it.
No,
But
don't have to touch it, but would you have been in a point where you would have seen the main part of the eye itself?
Well, yeah, probably because I would have been in the room with him. So
Cool.
Yeah,
What's
it's
your
literally
AC?
Mum and Dad are fighting again.
What's your AC?
it's 18.
18. I need you to roll a D100 for me, please.
Oh shit, man!
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
Springs
I've
you to
turned
dig
into
out
an
Anton's
animal
book. We'll start
before.
flicking through it so you can find anything about this thing.
Yep, make an investigation check.
That's a 56.
56.
Investigation.
I've turned
bitch,
into lots of
bah.
animals before.
So, this overly doesn't affect you much because you don't have hair, but your moss beard and afro fall off. 56. Your hair falls out and grows back within 24 hours.
Am I
But
now
all your
gonna
moss has. This is the first time you guys seen Flake without any of the moss all over him.
That was
I
scared.
feel so naked.
You see some of the now
Yeah,
kind
the
of
fact
more
is this is
markings
gonna
and
grow.
tattoos across his head and under his chin and
Does that mean I'm
proper-
now going to grow hair?
No.
I can start shaving now.
Just no. Cannot see that.
Just,
Please don't make that up, really.
and the worst part is he's ginger.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, he's blonde.
Windswept.
What's your roll, Spring?
26.
26. Flicking through, and you kind of see several different things about different stones, different weapons, and you kind of start, as you're flicking through, you start like, I wonder if some of the weapons we need to. Later. Flick through and get towards the back end of this book. In a few pages, and there's this kind of chapter bit at the end entitled Objects Beyond Our World That Have Found Their Way Here. That's the introduction of it. And they talk about a small blade that apparently has the ability to tear the fabric of reality into other worlds. They talk about a sphere, the ability to see into other worlds with possibilities. They talk about all these other things, a key, oddly shaped, almost monkey paw-like hand, and a few other kind of things. And it's like it's all
Monkey
jumbled up
paw.
in different words, kind of thing. But the orb seems to might be resembling to this one. It talks a golden orb with a blue streak or a blue something.
Right. If he's got any time left, he's going to pop out his book on gods and see if he can find these Asgardian dudes in there.
You do. You and you know this quite commonly. The majority of the orcs, particularly dwarves, particularly the mountain dwarves up in the north parts of the world, tend to have worship and patron to the Asgardian gods. After the Great War ended before the original dragon attack in the Second Age, the dwarves were trying to find a new home, where their home was decimated by the orcs, and it was Odin who pointed them to Maon, was now known as Maon, on the roof of the world, saying, "Here's a home. It'll be hard, but you'll make a home that will be forever." And since then, they prayed and gave allegiance to Odin and the gods of the Asgard.
Cool.
Nice. So it's a very special
Right.
ball.
Okay,
It's
so
Odin's bowling ball.
are we all done with whatever is going on? Are you all ready to make a trip?
Yep.
I'm not sure. Has anyone got any glue? Put my hair back on.
As you're kind of doing that, you start to feel it's like something different than the normal smoothness that you know your bald
Oh no.
kind of head to be.
What is it? What is it?
You start to see specks, tiny, so tiny at the minute because it's growing so quick. But because you're tabaxi, you can see, so you start to see little trails of bright green start to poke through.
Am I actually gonna have my dream of becoming a chia pet? I'm gonna officially have my own green.
It's like that watercress you used to grow in the kitchen when you were a kid.
Yeah.
It's just
Wait, what?
Oh, you probably didn't do that, did you? Because you're a princess.
She can't.
Hey! I did many things as a kid. Including save fucking light of harvest.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got
So
green fuzz on my head at the moment.
keep an eye on your hair because it might get so light.
Cool.
Okay, let's go and do the thing we came here to do. Cause,
You angry at me still?
no,
Good.
it's just oh god.
I didn't mean to, okay?
Just this journey just started bad and went weird.
I'm sorry if I got eaten and I forgot to tell you about the weird orb I picked up.
I think he means like is in the last couple of years, not just
Yeah.
today. I
Me,
was just sailing
if I
the
could go
seas.
back
Hey,
to that dock.
Just think, if the wife was here, she would have picked it up.
So true.
Yeah.
And that could have been worse for everybody.
Oh, and add the deck of many things to the things in the bag of holding.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
That's in the bag.
Oh,
Because
shit.
Loki managed to take that from her. Like, you won't be eating
Okay,
Yeah.
give me 2 seconds.
If something
Let me
can
just
derail
add
a goal, it's the deck of many things.
No, just because he probably knows the exact order of what they're going to be drawn in, and if she gets curious, he doesn't want to lose his disciple.
Yeah. True that.
Deck
Kind of thing.
of many things.
Let's not use that then, if he's worried about it.
Have we used it yet? In this game? I never used it in another one.
Yeah, it was used in the Edelin one.
Oh yeah.
It's not been used in this one yet,
Okay, it's
but
out.
it's in the bag of holding.
It is now.
Fucking hell.
Okay, Naraz, how long will it take us to get to this law?
Shouldn't take us overly long. Nice little trip up into the kind of cabin part, then up a little ways and talk to the main guardians, and then we shall be in Agwi's chamber. It's been a long while since I've seen them.
Okay, let's go.
And as you guys head off, and you head back to the other end of the village of which you guys came in, you now see this massive kind of opening, about a 20-foot wide opening into this cave that just like keeps leading up for a little ways.
Warrior.
After about an hour of traveling up this kind of slope, you see this like little indent with some benches carved out in the stone itself that y'all sit around. Y'all kind of sit around with like a little campfire bit in the middle.
Hey, it's a truck stop.
In the darkening. If you wanted to burn those clothings, this is the point.
Gets all the like really shitty clothes out of her bag, but they're inside another bag that she can burn said bag. And just sets it light. Anything else to add to the fire, or are we good?
No, I think I'm good.
I think so. Yeah,
Cool. Did you cook anything? I mean, you got perfect fire there.
I mean, it's not been that long since we left, so I'm not hungry again yet.
Cool. Okay. Well, just smart as anyone.
Up we go.
Not up that far, no.
Oh god.
About another hour passes heading up until the ground levels out. And it goes into this almost open kind of chamber. You can see it just goes up, and up. You must go all the way up to like the top edge of the mountain. It must be like to the point where it just then joins the mountain itself. You see in the middle of this a massive wide cylinder within the middle of this cavernous area as well that just stretches all the way up too. As you're looking around, you start noticing what look like thick vines, branches, or bridges higher up lean into this cylinder. As you start looking, at them, being like, oh, well, there must be more bridges to other parts of the cylinder. You see all these bridges start seeming to move
Cool.
slightly, all in different directions to how it's curled around. And you now start noticing they're not rock, it's not stone, it's scaled. Underbelly of it seems to be brighter than the dark shade red over the top.
Oh no. The mountain's a dragon.
No, I think we found the red snake.
Yeah.
You see,
Found that we...
you see standing there two, what you particularly know, Spring, to be Yanti purebloods. Again, same red, and initially they do bar the entry that beings of your size could go through. Now their eyes eventually comes forward, rolling up his right sleeve, showing off the massive tattoo upon his arm as he holds his arm up high. Not saying a word as they move the spears back, opening the door, granting you access into this chamber.
I'm not going
You guys walk in, and it's about a 10-foot thick wall, like the cylinder, on the outside of the cylinder in here. And you kind of go through, and the cylinder is massive, and you look up, and you can see the barest dimming light of the sky outside coming in through the top. The cylinder must be directly in the middle of the mountain and go all the way up. You can see, again, different parts of this massive creature literally snaking through the cylinder. Holes, gargantuan, bigger than a dragon. Going through. And as you're looking up, you see on the inside of this cavern, something seems to be carved. Almost matching something. It seems to be like a map. But not a map of the continents or the area. It takes you a moment. You realize this is the map of Elridge itself.
Ooh.
The walkway comes out up into the middle point. There's not a massive drop beneath you. As you look down, is a pit of snakes, several different kinds, all different sizes, colors, just all snaking their way around each other within there. So, finally, my champion returns, and with new guests. Through the massive hole in front of you,
Yeah.
pops out a head, probably as big as the dragons themselves that you're hunting.
Okay.
Just the head is the biggest
Just
the
the
dragon.
head, and you see the body starting to snake around it. They're out on this walkway platform, very similar to like how like Cerebro is from the X-Men films, kind of thing, where it's just like platform out, surrounded, nothing. And as you're at the end of this, all the way at the end, Snakehead comes forward.
Is that creepy enough?
I do not want to look at you all through one eye at a time. His head seems to go down onto the edge of the platform, and as it does, the head starts to shift. And you see now standing there a deep red-skinned, almost tiefling-like creature, more pointed ears, about as tall as Nalaraz himself. But just the head. You can just see behind him the rest of the snake body seems to carry on throughout.
It's really creepy.
Pseudopod.
And that's what we'll pick up next week.
Of
In
course.
2 weeks' time. This is coming up to 10 o'clock. People have work in the morning.
Yeah.
Things like that. Give it a time to figure out some stuff as well.
Wait, you don't have it figured out?
I have some things in my head I need to work on, but I've got planning. Ideas.
Yeah. Oops.
But anyways,
Cool.
we will hopefully be seeing you all again in a couple of weeks' time. Until then, please remember to look after yourselves, keep an eye on your mental health, and if you see someone you know and close to struggling, just give them a hand, help them out. We're not alone in this world, and there's no reason for us to be alone. And remember one final thing. There's nothing wrong with being a geek, and there's nothing wrong with D&D. Until next time, everybody. We'll see you.
Goodbye, bitch.
Bye.